Hey there, welcome back to Odd Drops. Here we go. Here we are with another episode of Nier Automata.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna continue where we left off. By killing her! Ha! Okay.
We're not gonna an enemy. Like, can't kill an enemy.
Your timing is impeccable. Our android forces currently have a carrier deployed in the Pacific Ocean. It should be back here to resupply before too long. The Resistance is assisting with the mission, so I'd like to ask you to run a little guard duty.
What?
So the Resistance is assisting with the carrier group, and we're gonna run guard duty.
Down at the shoreline that needs to be loaded on the carrier.
Okay. Oh, okay.
With all the machine activity lately.
Well, technically I think this because our units are made for battle.
Yeah.
Your units are usually made for war.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thanks in advance.
Which is why I wonder why they programmed the ability to learn emotion. I guess self-learning AI will eventually learn emotion.
That's why I'm wondering. Like they never show the humans in these games, so I'm just are the humans really extinct?
Well, like I said earlier, a few episodes ago, like we're not allowed contact with humans because we're not the commanders. So like, I'm guessing since we are self-learning AI and we have clearly seen betrayers in this game, like traitors, they want to avoid because there's so little humans left that they want to avoid having an android that doesn't want to work with them anymore.
And also the android the Yorha one we just talked to.
That wasn't Yorha.
Well, she was Yorha originally, but not too. What's the number on that one?
9S.
No, the one we just fought.
A2. Oh, I think you mean A2. I thought you meant an enemy.
No, I meant.
Yeah, you mean A2.
Yeah, I meant A2. Like A2 said, like it's Command that betrayed you.
Yeah.
So, what is Command hiding? They never? I don't think they've ever shown in the game. Maybe the new one that's coming out for.
No, that Nier Automata is I'm pretty sure what happens before Nier Automata.
I think you're right about that. Yes.
Because it's a remake. One's are older games, so I don't think it's gonna be like Yahoo. Yeah. Actually, I really want to play Nier Automata when it comes out. I'm not sure what I'll do on the channel because because on the channel I have to talk and I can't really think much about what the game's talking about.
Well, we can just play it and do our best, but I'm the same way. I'll get watching the game and I'll stop talking, especially when I don't know what's going on.
Especially if it's a new game. Like, Genshin Impact's not a game where it's like super driven by the story. I play Genshin Impact and the story is often like, yeah, so what?
Yeah.
Oh. I find it rare to find a game that involves me. Oh. That gets me interested in the story.
Cutscene.
Like Nier Automata is the only game in such a long time that's got me interested. Monster Hunter's story is dog shit.
Plate.
Absolute garbage.
Why must we read all these
Monster
books
Hunter would be a much better game if it was about hunting.
Yeah.
Knowledge expands horizons and enriches existence. But can't we just transfer all this data over instantly?
Yeah.
Into your head, perhaps, but not to your heart.
Why does Adam never wear a shirt? I mean, Eve, why doesn't Eve never wear a shirt?
So, yes. My name? Eve? This book says it's a woman's name. Shouldn't we be called Cain and Abel or something instead?
Humans wouldn't change names so easily. Besides, you should be proud of the name Eve.
Yeah, Cain and Abel,
Well, if that's
Cain
what
kills
you
Abel.
think, then I'm
Cain
fine.
disables.
Glad to hear it. Is there something else?
So that's like,
After we're done reading, can we go out and play? I'm sure it'll be tons of fun.
All right, but only after we're finished.
Yeah, it's literally just a mother and son kind of relationship
Then
right
I'm
here.
gonna try extra hard to finish this. Extra hard.
You do that.
You do that! You do that. It's like, just shut up.
it's not a mother son, it's like a older brother and
Yeah.
a younger brother. It's like, yeah, you do that. Leave me alone so I can read.
So this is a way to got lots of paws on his, lots of fur on his paws, and lots of paws on his fur. I was petting it.
It makes him really silent when he wanders around the house.
Yeah, I in Nier Automata is the only game such a long time to get me interested in the story behind the game.
What are you hacking?
Oh, what do you mean? What am I hacking?
Oh, I see. I didn't even see him there.
Like, there's so many characters that are just boring. Not characters. Stories that are just boring in games. Like Monster Hunter's stories, it shouldn't be in the game. Just like Monster Hunter's literally just a hack and slash.
Yeah, well, that's what Monster Hunter doesn't have a bad story. It's unfortunately
Oh my God,
it's
on fire.
it's about destroying the
Whoa!
it's about destroying the bundle of hit points and not about
Oh my
actually-
God! Do you see that?
You gonna take that thing out yet?
Look at it though.
Yeah,
It's
I see that. You take it out.
Oh, stop! Oh! Oh my God! Sorry, I got distracted by that. That is hilarious.
Was it? I don't remember it doing that with 2B.
This has never been here before. This is the first time I've seen it. I've never seen a machine on fire, and a rocket launching itself across the planet. But back to what we were saying.
I forgot what we were saying.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, stories. It's yeah, Monster Hunter story's not that
Oh,
good.
it would be fine. It's just Monster Hunter is a ball of hit points game.
Well, no, it's not that. Like, I'm talking about the story, like the story game, like the main story in the game. The story's boring. I don't care about the story. I just want to shoot things. It's really how I feel about Monster Hunter.
Okay.
I just don't want to waste time looking at a story I don't care about.
Okay. Now you better. I was about to say you better be careful now.
Yeah. Like Destiny's the same way. Like, unlike Monster Hunter, I can get interested in I can get somewhat intrigued in the Destiny story.
Yeah, well, because Destiny has some different stories going on, and you don't have to stick to a single story all the time. You can go. And do some other
No,
ones.
that's not it.
What do you mean?
Destiny is a very linear story.
Well, somewhat, but as I was saying, there's other stories going on in Destiny at the same time, so
I guess in a way.
you don't have to follow. It's like Skyrim. You don't have to follow the main storyline, and there's the nice thing about Skyrim is there's several storylines that you could be following at any one time.
Yeah, but that's Skyrim, not Destiny.
Yeah, I get that.
Destiny is a very linear story of what you do. So I'm just playing like garbage right now, so I'm trying my best not to die! What is it doing? Ow.
I just pooped a couple of robots at you.
Keeps doing it. Stop it! I walked right into it. Yep. Not sure I'm playing so garbage today.
Usually you're much better than this. There you go. Now you got it.
Got it. Like Skyrim has multiple stories.
Yeah, and depending on what kind of race you play, or what kind of playstyle, or what decisions you make through the game, it can have a completely different storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can just completely just do your own thing and free play it and have really no storyline to go with. Just pick and choose what you want.
That's one angry little machine.
Where's your family?
Oh, there he is. I was wondering where the noise is coming from. He's right here. Oh,
She blew up in your face and you got leveled up.
no.
It's
No.
absurd.
Data shows that humans often engaged in similar activities throughout mankind's history.
Yep.
Such attempts at revenge were often seen as just
Really?
Rock here was bombed out in the last.
Oh, I walked too far and activated more dialogue.
There you go.
Looks like the whole city is starting to sink as a result.
As a result of what? We missed it.
Oh, we missed that. We because it was bombed out during the war.
Yeah.
Like one of the wars between the androids and machines,
Mm.
and that's why it's sinking. And we don't know what continuation for the revenge story that our pod is telling us about. doesn't really matter. We already know what revenge
Yeah.
brings.
Yeah. More revenge.
Yeah, revenge brings revenge. Yeah. Destiny's story, like, I'm gonna be honest, it's never really intrigued me to listen to it. Like, sure, it's like, oh, okay, it's cool. I don't care about it.
Nice shot.
That was easy. Like, I've never been interested in Destiny stories. So I've been like, okay, yay, you did it, yeah. Like, Beyond Light's story, like, I was intrigued, but at the same time, I could have cared less about, why Aramis was on Europa in the first place. I could have cared less about the whole Clovis making Exos thing.
Why?
It's because it just wasn't that interesting. Like, it looks like in the lore it's interesting, but in the main story, it's not interesting. Like, I'm not gonna go on my way in this first-person shooter to just mess around.
FPS?
Yeah, like I don't want to sit there and just read. Like, I'm playing the game because I want to play. I don't want to sit there and read hours of lore. They didn't bother really explaining in the main story. So that's my main thing. Like,
I see. So it'd be more interesting if instead of showing it after the words, if they
explain it better in the actual story.
I think what would be better is if they just did the Clovis Bray story and you went as the game, like, and you went, and you were part of it.
I guess in a way that would be interesting.
Well, you're fishing.
Yeah. This is all yeah. This is like most games don't
You got
have
it.
interesting stories. I mean, I got it.
Cache
It went
lost.
under.
I didn't go under.
Complete.
And like most games don't have interesting.
There's squirrels having a battle outside our window. The cats need to be looking at them.
He's asleep.
Let's take him out already so I can be home in time for dinner.
Let's take them.
I'm just saying. Pretty much what I'm saying is that most games don't have good story, and when they do have a story, it's usually nothing exciting. It's kind of what I expect. Cliched, demon lord versus hero, yada yada yada.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I don't like that's so boring. Like,
Androids don't need to bathe. As long as
You're
you
kind of
provide
tired of
them
the
with
good
food,
versus evil thing. You want something
bathing is
different.
necessary.
well, something like that. Like, but I want a story that doesn't like make me. I want a story that I don't want to. I'm not rapidly hitting the X button and get through. Like, that's my main. That's my main problem with Monster Hunter. Like, I didn't care about the story. The story was.
Yeah. Well, my problem with Monster
Yes.
Hunter, I found the story more interesting than the actual combats. The combats were just shooting at a bundle of hit points
Yeah.
that moved around fast.
It wasn't much of a hunt. It's also a really long grind.
Yeah. The hunt. There was no hunt. You just found the bundle of hit points and attacked it a lot.
Like I don't like that. Like, because at first Monster Hunter I like the Monster Hunter for hunting giant monsters. And that's back when I was getting into video games, so I didn't want anything I use my brain to play. Like Destiny doesn't use my brain either, but.
Well, you have to remember things at least.
But like Monster Hunter it just became like. After a while, I was actually getting to like one more difficult games, and Monster Hunter just wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't have to think about what I was doing in Monster Hunter. I just had to hit the thing.
Mhm.
And if I died, oh, so what? Just try again.
Yeah. You just go back to your thing and like 5 minutes, 30 seconds later, you're back in the fight.
I got so repetitive because some of the weapons are just boring to use. Like, they weren't fun, so like, I used Charge Blade for a long time. Of course, I was always a Switch Axe main at heart. But like, I'll use Charge Blade just because like, so I guess the survivability was a bit higher. But then I went back to Switch Axe and I wasn't dying as much with my Switch Axe because I wasn't relying on the guard as much. But pretty much, what I'm saying is that Monster Hunter just became a game I'm just dying. I didn't have to think. I guess Nier Automata is the same way, somewhat the same way with this combat system, but not exactly because like, you guys have seen throughout this game, this gameplay, I have actually had to think about how I'm gonna do things.
Yeah.
Like Genshin back the same way. Like in this recent event, there's a stupid flower you had to kill in 600 seconds, and yeah, no, just let her finish talking.
It's currently being engaged by a swarm of machines. I've asked all your troops in the city ruins for assistance, and I'll need you to provide backup as well. I'm sending flight units and coordinates now. Good luck. Out.
Pretty much, Genshin Impact was like, recently. I didn't know this, but there's actually stat increasing food. Your temporary increase your stats.
Oh, okay.
I didn't notice this because I'm in so much trouble against this stupid flower, this little stupid ice flower, and I was like, oh, I can't kill it. And then it's suddenly like, then I was just messing around one time. But I just let the fight. I was like, yo, screw it, I'm done. I'm not done with this. And I just left because I was getting tired of that. I was actually getting mad.
Yeah, so you didn't realize that all that that was
all
at
those...
the very beginning when they start teaching you how to play the game and they make you do all this cooking that it.
Well, no, like, I found the cooking funny because like it's like, I'm Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, but there's a reason for it.
Yeah,
so you can
and then I was messing around, just
boost
looking.
yourself.
I was just looking at everything. I just seriously, I saw increase your crit rate, increase your damage, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I ate the food, I went to the battle,
and destroy.
and I won.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
There you go.
Like, I was actually, like, impressed. I was like,
Ding.
I was like, wow.
The big brain work.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I like games that make me strategize even a tiny bit.
All right, guys. Well,
Yeah.
Next episode, we're gonna get in those flight machines and I guess go do something with them.
Yeah, I guess we'll do a little bit less talking so we can actually do a bit more this week.
Yeah.
These last 2 episodes in terms of gameplay have been really slow,
And
but
if you angle that a little bit better, that's gonna be a very cool.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a good pick.
the 2 people with their arms crossed.
And that I guess that's a missile launcher there.
That's
Okay.
a new.
That's a nuke. Oh, okay.
Alright, thanks for watching this episode of Odd Jobs. If you like what you're watching, hit the like button. If you guys want to stay updated, hit the subscribe and bell icon and get notified whenever we upload. Because sometimes if you are subscribed anyways, and you don't have the bell icon hit, if I upload like 2 episodes a day, you won't get that second notification sometimes.
There you go.
So yeah. Hasta la vista, have a good day.
Have a good day.